This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thank you for watching News 8 Now. I'm Sophia Pullman. What makes a hero and how do you know someone is one? Students at Warrens Elementary School will tell you they've got the answer. February's Hometown Hero features a sergeant from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office who was nominated 11 times by this group of 11-year-olds.
He really just wants to keep the community safe.
Flip through the pages of a comic book and it's likely you'll find a hero.
Let's continue reading. Yes.
If you ask the 5th graders at Warrens Elementary, they'll tell you there's one that visits their classroom all the time.
I enjoy interacting with kids and building those positive relationships.
This hero doesn't wear a cape.
He's made for the badge because in Badger, there's Badge.
Sergeant Marcus Adam Badger.
When people's days are bad and he comes in, just lights it up.
He wasn't always the man of the hour.
The first time he visited, I was a little like, why is he here?
But it's hard not to admire this member of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office.
I look around and all I see is smiles and laughs and stuff.
In more ways than one.
A lot of my girls in here think he's very handsome. Look at their faces.
For Sergeant Badger, his uniform represents building a connection with everyone.
It's a job we all do because we love it and we enjoy it and we want to serve the people that are in Monroe County. And for me, it's just another day I get to enjoy at work, and like I said, it's fantastic that this has happened.
Down to the youngest members of his community.
Have you seen him change somebody's day here who was having a bad day?
He's changed mine.
That's what a hero does.
Reporting in Warrens, Lou Esrar, News 8 Now.
Sergeant Badger hopes to encourage other members of the Sheriff's Department to build strong and positive relationships with kids. If you know someone in your community who goes above and beyond, you can nominate them as a hometown hero. You can fill out the form on our news website at news8000.com.
Well, there's a nice start here to the afternoon, but we didn't really see as clear weather as what we saw this morning, though. That's because the clouds are beginning to increase now as we are watching a storm system that is moving in our general direction to help increase the moisture. Therefore, we're seeing those increasing clouds outside now. And also, we're going to be looking at the chances of rain and even some snow here later on, which we'll get to in a second. Current conditions look like this now in Eau Claire. 34 for you, 37 degrees in Winona. Much warmer, though, down south in La Crosse. We're currently at 41 degrees with light winds to work with. Current temperatures everywhere else this afternoon into the mid to upper 30s, 36 now in Viroqua. Very warm down in Bosquebel, 43 degrees. That's one of the warmer spots that I can pinpoint right now. 39 just shy of 40 there in Black River Falls. Again, we're watching the clouds begin to increase over the last few hours, and there is more to come here, and a lot more, especially across our northern sections, Dunn County, Chippewa, and also into Rusk County, all under a winter weather advisory starting at midnight tonight, going until 6 p.m. Wednesday tomorrow. And that's because snowfall is expected that will impact the morning and evening commute. Check on your afternoon overnight forecast. Cloudy skies the rest of the day, and then we'll bump up the rain chances as we get closer towards the evening. More on this in just a bit.
Heads up for drivers. Construction on La Crosse Street begins next Monday. This phase of the La Crosse Street project will reconstruct the road between 22nd Street and Losey Boulevard, including the entire intersection. According to WSDOT's website, the project is expected to be finished in May. That's not the only project beginning next week. Work will also begin on South Avenue in La Crosse. This project will put in 3 roundabouts at West Avenue, 16th Street, and Ward Avenue. There will also be pedestrian crossing improvements. WSDOT expects the project to finish in the fall. Tomorrow, a conversation on education. La Crosse School District Superintendent Aaron Engel and Biz News publisher Vicki Markinson will discuss enrollment, budget issues, and community relations. That program runs from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Lunda Center at Western Technical College. Anyone can attend or join the conversation virtually. We have more information on news8000.com. After nearly 30 years, panels from the AIDS Memorial Quilt are on display at UW La Crosse. The memorial quilt, which can stretch over 55 miles, is the largest ongoing memorial in the world. It's designed to educate and teach people about the HIV and AIDS epidemic. The gallery's director says she hopes this display encourages students to learn the story and see how it affects today.
At this point in history, the panels are historical. They're a good example of how the arts were used to draw attention to a social issue, and people are still making panels. So people still making panels.
It's also a part of UWL's Art Fest, excuse me, where students can work on making their own panels. If you would like to see the quilt, it will be on display at UWL's University Art Gallery through April 7th. Onalaska and other La Crosse area police officers went wild for wings on Monday night for a great cause. The annual Cops Gone Wild event at Buffalo Wild Wings raises money for Special Olympics Wisconsin. The highlight of the event was the wing eating contest. Special Olympics athletes and law enforcement officers dug in for bragging rights and a trophy. A sergeant for Onalaska's police department says he's glad he can help these athletes go to the state competition.
They are some of the best athletes. They are all about sportsmanship, and winning isn't the most important thing. They root for each other even though they're competitors, and it's a beautiful thing to watch, and I think a lot of people should watch that and see exactly how they carry themselves and how they conduct themselves.
Tip donations earned by officers and a portion of all food sales will go to Olympic Wisconsin. Coming up on News 8 Now at noon, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments today on the Biden administration's plan to cancel student loan debt. What that means for people in debt after the break.
The extreme winter weather has kept shoppers from our showrooms. Now millions of dollars in furniture and mattresses must be sold. Now everything is on sale. Get 10% off sale prices plus free shipping. The snow emergency sale now at Home Furniture.
Updating your old, outdated kitchen will make a huge difference in the look and feel of your home. Mad City is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. Transform your cabinets, countertops, and more in as little as 2 days. In addition to our lifetime warranty, Mad City offers a price lock guarantee. Once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year, no matter what. So go ahead and make the call now. Take advantage of the savings during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a cabinet refacing project with 60 months, 0% interest. Senior and military discounts. Plus, call now during this program and receive a free $60 Restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
What I liked about Schwebel Getz and Sieben the best was that I did feel like they cared about me. Every time that my attorney, Allie Sieben, would show up, she just lit up the room, and I felt very confident in her explaining things to me. She really made it simple for me to understand what was going on. Schwebel Getz and Sieben would always contact me and let me know the progress of how things were going. They took the worry off my shoulders.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect something extra.
4 State Road 5th graders notice those limits.
It's not fair, so we want to make playground equipment that he can play on.
The kids got the ball rolling, but the school needs your help to make the playground fully accessible for all.
Expect community.
What started as a childhood dream,
I've wanted to own a cafe for as long as I can remember,
has blossomed into a reality.
I want them to know when they come into this space, you are protected.
Let the mattress experts at Home Sleep Express take the mystery out of famous internet beds like Nectar, Purple, or Casper. Plus, get no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing. Test and buy Nectar, Purple, or Casper, now at Home Sleep Express.
Stocks rebounded Monday following a week of losses sparked by investors' recession fears. The Dow and NASDAQ both gained 72 points. CBS News' Chanel Call has the latest business headlines from New York.
The U.S. Supreme Court will hear arguments today on the Biden administration's plan to cancel up to $20,000 in federal student loan debt for millions of borrowers. A group of 6 states and 2 borrowers from Texas are pushing the high court to invalidate the program, arguing the Biden administration unlawfully invoked the COVID-19 pandemic to, quote, claim breathtaking and transformative power. The court will decide on 2 issues: whether the states and borrowers have the legal right to challenge the program, and then if the Biden administration has the authority to eliminate federal student debt. A final decision is expected before the court's summer break. The crackdown on TikTok continues. The White House today gave government agencies 30 days to remove the video sharing app from all federal devices and computer systems. The Office of Management and Budget says the move is aimed at protecting U.S. data. Officials suspect that China is using the app to spy on Americans. The ban does not impact the more than 100 million Americans who use TikTok on non-government devices. And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill Monday that strips Walt Disney World of its long-held right to self-govern and maintain the land surrounding its theme park properties. It's seen as punishment after the company criticized the Republican governor's so-called Don't Say Gay law. Disney is one of Florida's largest employers. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
As we head to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right. When you watch News 8 Now, expect something extra.
4 State Road 5th graders. Notice those limits.
It's not fair. So we want to make playground equipment that he can play on.
The kids got the ball rolling, but the school needs your help to make the playground fully accessible for all.
Expect community.
What started as a childhood dream
I've wanted to own a cafe for as long as I can remember.
has blossomed into a reality.
I want them to know when they come into this space, you are protected.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at Lens Crafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Potential harm, New research points to the potential harms of artificial sweeteners, plus how healthy habits in middle age can affect your risk of dementia in old age. Astrid Martinez has a look at some of the day's top health stories.
Making healthy lifestyle choices in middle age may lead to a decreased risk of dementia later in life. New research by the American Academy of Neurology followed more than 13,000 female participants for 2 decades and found that 7 healthy habits and lifestyle factors may play a role in lowering the risk of dementia. The 7 cardiovascular and brain health factors, known as the American Heart Association's Life's Simple 7, are being active, eating better, maintaining a healthy weight, not smoking, maintaining a healthy blood pressure, controlling cholesterol, and having low blood sugar. The prevalence of childhood obesity is rising worldwide. And now new research in a European diabetes journal is the first study to show that children who are obese have an increased risk of developing 4 of 5 subtypes of adult onset diabetes. Artificial sweeteners could be doing you a lot more harm than good. New Cleveland Clinic findings showed that erythritol, a popular artificial sweetener, is associated with an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Study authors recommend talking to a doctor or a certified dietitian about healthy food choices. That's a look at some of the day's top health stories. Astrid Martinez, CBS News, New York.
Here's a live look through CityCam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
Get a 5-pack of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for just $2.99. Tuesday only at Hy-Vee. That's right, your daily deal for Tuesday is a 5-pack of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for just $2.99. Only at Hy-Vee.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe. As a lawyer, Kelly defended child sex predators who posed as ministers in order to prey on vulnerable young girls. They lured young children to locations they believed to be safe, only to sexually assault and molest them. And Dan Kelly defended those monsters. Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile. Get a 5-pack of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for just $2.99. Tuesday only at Hy-Vee. That's right, your daily deal for Tuesday is a 5-pack of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for just $2.99. Only at Hy-Vee.
Visit the Early Bird Home Show, going on now at the Ford Store Home Improvements. Lowest prices of the year on your 2023 project. Windows, bathrooms, and more. The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
Well, it sure is a beautiful start here to the afternoon, but we are starting to see the clouds, though, increase, as you can see behind me from a CityCam 8, as we're out ahead of a storm system that's going to increase our moisture, which we'll talk about in a second. 41 degrees is that current temperature now in La Crosse. We are looking at nice visibilities at around 10 miles, light north-northwest winds at around 3 miles an hour. To the north we go in Eau Claire, also looking nice here. 34 degrees is your current temperature, with a feel-like temperature of 29 degrees when you factor in the current wind speed. So the wind chill feeling a little cooler out there. 37 is the current temperature now in Viroqua. We're looking at temperatures just shy of 40 in Black River Falls, 37 in Volkfield, 37 degrees to the west in Winona. Forecast highs today expected to climb into the upper 30s to low 40s, and especially warm down south. Areas like Bosquetbell approaching near 47 degrees, and it'll be about 46 in Prairie du Chien. Meanwhile, as we get check on your day planner, it will be 41 degrees by 3 p.m. with cloudy skies, 39 degrees, still very cloudy by late this afternoon at 5, and then by 7 we drop down to only about 36 while still remaining very cloudy. And as you can see, we are tracking those clouds moving in from the west. This is all associated with a very broad disturbance here back to our west. As you can see, lots of cloud cover and some snow showers across the mountain west. That system is expected to move our way and help increase the snow and rain chances. And as a matter of fact, we do have winter weather alerts currently in effect. These are more so winter weather advisories posted for Dunn County, Chippewa County, and also towards Rusk County. This will start at midnight tonight, go until 6 p.m. tomorrow. That's because snowfall is expected in these spots, and this will impact the morning and evening commutes. So just be aware that if you have travel plans, especially northbound in the coming hours. And we'll time it out on Sky Tracker, and you can see the clouds that continue to move across the area and increase. The rain showers will be mainly focused to the south as we head into this evening. The snow showers and also wintry mix will be focused towards the north. So very similar setup to what happened yesterday when we had the ice to the north and rain to the south. This is going to continue here with more so snow to the north, though. And this will continue into tonight. Also into tomorrow morning, still looking at very similar conditions there. Notice the snow showers will continue into later in the day on Wednesday morning. And as we take you into Wednesday afternoon, we'll be looking at some of that snow maybe mixing here also towards the north around the Eau Claire area. Still looking at some scattered snow showers even lasting into tomorrow evening in some spots. So as you can see, really our northern communities will be taking the brunt of this system as it passes through our area. And then as we head into early Thursday, we're looking at mainly cloudy skies pretty much left over after that. So snowfall accumulations, really not a whole lot, maybe about 1 to 2 inches to the north. The rest of us around a trace, maybe less than that, especially around the Eau Claire area and even down south. Really no snow at all to really talk about. So rain tracker showing around 1/10 of an inch or so of rain from the system moving through. Of course, higher totals the further north that you go, as that system will be tracking in that general direction to give more chances, better chances that is, of precipitation in the forms of rain and or snow moving through. Now as we take a look at your 8-day forecast, we'll keep the slight chance of rain or snow lasting into the day tomorrow for the La Crosse area, and then after that we'll be looking at highs mainly into the 30s and 40s under those cloudy weather conditions that we'll be using here for the next several days. So a little bit seasonable for this time of the year, and also as we take you into this weekend, well, you can expect mainly cloudy skies. So unfortunately, Sophia, we don't have a lot of sunshine to work with this week.
I know, no vitamin D. I keep saying that.
I know. We'll have to wait after that.
Thanks, Derek.
Yeah.
Coming up on News 8, book smarts are being put to the test. La Crosse's Battle of the Books is back for area middle and elementary schoolers. We'll dive into that action after the break.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You can even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual. Hold up. It's about time.
Get personalized support. Call the Wisconsin Tobacco Quit line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
We're replacing these faucets completely.
Drew has redone your mudroom. You don't know what you've done for me. Everybody ready for their big reveal?
He looks hot.
I've been dreaming about this for weeks. Is a last-minute cancellation a red flag? I should have worn a bra. This is what I care about.
Today at 3 on News 8. The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Area kids are celebrating a love of reading. Kids from all over the La Crosse School District are testing out their book smarts at UW La Crosse's Battle of the Books competition. This competition gives students in elementary and middle school a chance to share how well they know young adult literature. Organizers say it's a great way to translate a love of reading into a love of education.
It gives students an opportunity to rejoice in their love of literature and reading, and so that helps propel them in their studies.
Our kids are tested on their knowledge and comprehension from a list of books they've had since this fall. About 120 kids took part this year. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
A convicted felon kidnapped and raped a 15-year-old girl, abducting her off the street in broad daylight. Judge Janet Protasewicz could have sentenced him to 20 years. Instead, she put him back on our streets.
What detractors would say is you having been soft on a violent sexual crime.
I would say that that's ridiculous.
Judge Protasewicz puts our families at risk, and putting her on our Supreme Court, that's what's ridiculous. Fair Courts America is responsible for the content of this advertising.
You have a day before you. Make it the best it can be with Holiday Inn Express and Sweets. How about breakfast to start your day? Coffee, milk, juice, hot food, cold food, brain food. Because you need it for that important meeting in our meeting space. And let's not forget about the afternoon workout to help you keep up with your goals. But your day can't be all work and no play, so you have set aside time for your family in the water.
Come make it a day at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Onalaska La Crosse.
When you watch News 8 Now, expect something extra.
4 State Road 5th graders. Notice those limits.
It's not fair, so we want to make playground equipment that he can play on.
The kids got the ball rolling, but the school needs your help to make the playground fully accessible for all.
Expect community.
What started as a childhood dream
I've wanted to own a cafe for as long as I can remember.
has blossomed into a reality.
I want them to know when they come into this space, you are protected.
Gary knows golf.
You need to have good balance, good support.
Where to find that support?
2 words, the Good Feet store. How many words is that?
Swing by for your free arch support fitting.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Winter's here. We love this season, but we also know it's no joke. And when it comes to staying safe and ahead of the storm, turn to the team that warns you first. It's right there in the name. Count on First Warn Weather.
Here's a check on your 8-day forecast. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies really throughout the remainder of the day, watching for those rain showers and snow showers moving through, especially just north of the La Crosse area. We'll keep our eyes on that. Rain showers pretty much for everywhere else. And then tomorrow, more of the same, but early. And then Thursday and Friday, cloudy weather, temperatures in the 30s. This weekend, mainly cloudy as well with highs in the 30s and 40s. So not a whole lot of sunshine, unfortunately.
It looks like I'm going to be reading inside all
yeah,
weekend.
That's a good idea to do. Yeah.
Thanks, Derek.
Yep.
And thank you for watching News 8 Now at noon. We will see you later at 5 and 6.